Hello and welcome, John Croner with Bullseye Trader. I'd like to welcome you to the Artificial Intelligence Holly and Market Update for Wednesday, February the 13th, 2019. And before we get started today, I just want to invite you to our free trading room. Yes, I said free. Every Monday through Friday from 9 to 3:30, Barry Einerson hosts our trading room. You can get to it right here. You do need to register, set up a username and a password to get into it every day, but it is totally free. Normally between 400 and 600 traders are in the room, sharing their thoughts and their ideas. Barry calls out his live trades, and he also uses the Trade Idea software and goes over some of his scanners and some of the different things. And it's a good learning experience for the software. And if you already have it, you can learn a little bit more. And even if you don't, you get some good trading ideas from it. Now, with that, let's go ahead and take a look at our markets and see how we ended up today. And you can see with the spiders, we kind of gapped up a little bit, and then we had very light range, kind of a quiet day. We have this doji candle, so I guess it's kind of a good news, bad news, because if you look at it, here's that 200-day moving average. So we did close above it. I think the bulls would have liked to have seen a little more follow through on there, but nonetheless closed above it. And you can see here it was pretty straight across all day long, not a lot of volatility in that one. So that is your spider for today, and just pointing out it is low volume, if we can see here, and also looking on our relative volume here, 0.72, 0.85, and 0.85, so below average volume. Now moving on to the diamonds, and you can see we closed above that 200-day moving average, so that's a good thing. We do have a little bit of a green candle there. A lot of volatility here in the diamonds, and once again, good news is we did close above where we opened, and we are well above that 200, so looking good from there. Now we're going to move on to the Qs, and the Qs, a little different story here. If we take a look at it, we see we've got the 200 right here. We came up, we went just past it, and then we pulled back. Okay, so that's not a real good sign, but it wasn't a major pullback on the other hand. And you can see here all these wicks we have and the volatility. So just a little bit of uneasiness in the Qs today. So as always, we're just going to have to see what happens with tomorrow with this. Now let's go ahead and move on to Holly and see how she did today. Holly Grail had 7 trades for a loss of 94 cents. And looking at risk one, she made $1.19. So, a little bit of craziness there. Let's see how we did here. Her best trade was PCG for 1 penny in the risk off category. And once again, you can see, she got into it here, and let's see here, I grabbed the wrong thing and pretty much sold it right there. Had she stayed in until the end of the day, minus 25 cents. So, not a whole lot there. And her best trade in the risk on category, if I can get this to click right. Okay, let's see what the problem is. Okay, NTGR was our best trade. She actually got into it, and she got into it here. This was a long trade. It pulled back. She got out of it for a stop hit, if you see up here, stop hit, and then it reversed and it went up from there. So had you held it till the end of the day, 72 cents. And I will show you, in the Holly 2.0, we'll go there real fast. 3 trades, a loss of 8 cents. Her risk-on profit was 38 cents, but what I want to show you is this one here. She called it out also. 2 trades, a long trade here, and she made 1 cent there and lost 10 cents on the risk one. So you can see where the same trade was called in 2 different ones. And her best trade though was Funko, FNKO. She made 9 cents on it, and her risk on profit was 43 cents. And now we're going to move to Holly Neo. Let's go ahead and move these charts up a little bit so that we can see them as we're looking. And here we had 6 trades for a loss of $1.15. Risk on, I went backwards there. So the loss was 58 cents. Risk on loss of $1.15. And let's see here. We had our best trade was WGO for 13 cents, so no big deal there. And the best risk on profit was the same one, just 12 cents. So not a very active day in the markets or with Holly. Now let's take a look at our Excel spreadsheet. So you can see today we had 16 trades for a loss of $1.44 and a risk on profit of 42 cents. For the week, we're sitting at 76 trades, 29 cents profit, $1.90 risk on profit. And just to remind you, if you're not already following me on my blog, you can do that at bullseyetrader.com. You can like me on Facebook, Twitter, StockTwits. If you got anything out of this video, we'd appreciate you give us a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to these videos so you never miss one. And hey, I want to thank you for watching, and God bless.